Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm Mario Rosero. I'm the Senior Vice President for Education here at the Kennedy Center, and it is my distinct pleasure to welcome you this evening. I've been looking forward to tonight all year long. That's right. We are so excited about our Kids Create Opera program, and I just want to talk to you a little bit about what you're going to experience. There are students surrounding us taking on every role to pull this opera off, but they've really been working on this all year long, and it's really about the process of creation and the value that opera as an art form brings because it's so multidisciplinary. Opera has every component, and it really connects to the curriculum across every subject. So tonight, we are thrilled that Stedwick Elementary School, Montgomery County, Maryland Public Schools, is here with the Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company, self-named. And this is Bigger Than Our Barriers is the theme. And we'd like to recognize their teacher, Mary Ruth McGinn. Mary Ruth, if you're out in the audience. As well as the principal, Dr. Peggy Pastor. So Dr. Pastor. And these awesome third graders, I had the chance to talk to a few of them backstage, and I asked them about the experience, and I said, you know, how was this experience this year? And after a little bit of debate, we decided the word was profound. And so, you know, that really talks to the power of this work. So if you didn't have a chance when you came in, make sure you stop by the exhibit in the hall that really shows the process behind their work. So just to reveal a little bit about our process, this class had visits from our opera and our education team to support this work. So they had visits from folks who work with our costume department, with performance, production, composition, press and public relations. They had a backstage tour of the opera house and also went to our rehearsal studio and costume shops. They did a lot of rehearsal. So we're just really thrilled that they could be here tonight. And I just want to emphasize the real world connections and the strength that opera brings to these third graders who are soon to be fourth graders. So enjoy the show. Thank you.
I spend the entire year with my students creating an original opera.
The project is a vehicle for learning the content of the grade level. It's the same content that children discover or find in other classrooms, but the learning happens differently.
We use the creation of an original opera as an authentic vehicle to teach all subject matter, all content, and to foster the social-emotional skills we deem absolutely essential for success in the world beyond school. During the course of the school year, the students become the proprietors of their own learning. They apply for, audition for, and are interviewed for jobs in a real company in order to produce an original work at the end of the year.
The most important thing about learning is the engagement of the students. That's the lens that we should use to decide what we do in a school to make the learning the most it can be. Usually we're talking about the curriculum, the instruction, the assessment, and all those are part of the learning experience. But without the engagement of the students themselves, the learning cannot go where it needs to go.
This approach to learning is something that creates real life experiences for these kids.
Whether it's science, math, English, you know, teaching so that kids are prepared to solve problems because they're fully engaged in that way to solve problems through this program. And it teaches them to apply that to the real world.
The opera production itself serves as the culminating project for this work during the school year. It becomes the real purpose or the authentic purpose for learning everything we need to learn.
It's learning in a new manner. It's creating kids who are independent thinkers, who are not afraid to take risks, who really have a confidence in themselves to apply their own approach to learning, which is wildly valuable in life.
It's so wonderful to experience that in our daughter, where she's just outgoing and talking and we can freely discuss school and what happened at school and what she's learning and what she's doing in the opera, what parts has she interviewed for and gotten the job. And it's so exciting to just see her, watch her grow in those areas that, I just have to smile right now.
Year after year, I watch every single student change dramatically. I see students who come in with their heads down, completely unmotivated. They leave with their heads held high, knowing that they matter and that they make a difference.
It's just amazing to see, because nowhere else in any of her previous education did that ever happen. And we're just happy that this is something that we can be a part of.
When we had first heard that Miss McGinn told us we were going to do an original opera, I was a little overpsyched, and some of my friends were as well.
The theme of our opera is unity and friendship, and when you combine those together, like the whole world has peace. In the first couple of months, we started saying like, wow, this is actually pretty much interesting and fun.
Basically, it took us a long time to get used to doing it on our own, and we had a lot of help in the beginning. First time, we went into the gathering room, got our job groups. Mine was electrician, and 7 other people were too.
My job was set design. We got to make stuff out of like cardboard. We also made a Ferris wheel, roller coaster, bumper car. I know how to make it all. Even the mirrors. I forgot to mention that.
The setting of the opera was actually an amusement park because it sounded and looked the best for our script. Writers, they had a big job. They had to write the entire script. And I think that a lot of the writers in the end, it looked like they were kind of excited to hear their own words coming to life.
Once the writers finish the lyrics and the script, we can actually find out like what music piece goes here, what music piece goes there.
Composers got to learn how to compose their very own music and created notes for it. We were making lights, our very own, basically homemade lights.
I loved and learned how to do an opera, how to use lights and safety, how dimming the lights, how the mood, and how it connects to the performers.
Oh yeah, costume and makeup, it was so awesome. Their clothing that they put together, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Water droplets represents our company. Like, we are like the little droplets. Once we are all connected into one big river, we like come together and blow the audience away with like how much we've grown and what we've done so far.
I would see that I've changed a lot. I speak clearly more and I write more because it's like I'm inspired about everything that I hear and learn.
When I look in the mirror now, as a metaphor, I see the old me fading away and a new me coming in. Well, now I'm someone that I never thought I would ever be. My writing has improved, like probably a whole grade level.
Because of the opera, I'm becoming a better student. I used to think that I couldn't really write well, I'm not going to get a good grade, but I'm actually starting to get my grades a bit higher. I'm a pretty good writer and I'm good with my thinking now.
I've grown up a lot with all the emotions and everything. I'm really good with it actually now. I've learned to come against things that I never had. I've learned some better behavior because I'm not always perfect, and neither is anyone else. So I think that really helped me.
I was very proud of being involved of this. It also changed my life.
The opera actually really changed our lives because we weren't just an ordinary person.
If we messed up, we never give up. We keep growing.
The best thing was probably that everyone noticed everybody's part in the opera. We were all equal.
My best moment in the opera was when we all sang together at the end. Because we were all together, there was no disunity.
At the end, we finally got to prove that we're not just kids, and that's the true fact. It was really amazing. We did it by ourselves. We didn't need any help. We did the best we could, and we succeeded.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Target Family Night at the Millennium stage. And now the production manager of Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company has a few words for you.
Hello, I am Jasmine Momeyer, the production manager of Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company. This opera is about barriers that real people face. There are barriers we have confronted and barriers we are still confronting. 5 company members moved during the opera process, but no matter how hard it got, we all did our part, and we knew if we didn't, none of us would be here right now. We lost Jasmine G. She moved. She gave us inspiration. She started it all. Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company was born when these words came falling out of her mouth. The mask reminds us not to be scared and hide behind the shadows, but to be like the feathers and be whatever you want to be. And we thank her for that, because almost everything we know in this opera came from those words she spoke. The mask is our dominant metaphor. We learned everything we could from it. We think differently, we talk differently, and we learn differently. The opera helps us understand that school is a place where you can learn about anything and encourages us to work harder. We don't just back down and surrender from barriers, but we walk up to them and change them, and also change ourselves. We are bright, young, beautiful people, ready to make the future extraordinary. We are experiencing things some adults don't even think about. This opera is a phenomenal way to learn. Make sure to see our display. It is the heart and soul of our opera that shows all of our work. Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company would like to thank the Washington National Opera at the Kennedy Center, Montgomery Community Media, and the Foundation for the Advancement of Music and Education for supporting us all year long. And now, Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company presents Bigger Than Our Barriers.
to join.
I can't.
$1,000. You could use the money.
I know. My dad doesn't have a job.
You have a secret talent with your voice. You would blow the judges away.
I'll never win.
I'll be by your side.
People will laugh at me.
Step aside. The money's mine.
Alvina's going to sign up.
So sign. Go on. Chop, chop. I'll sign up for you.
Look, a swing.
This is going to be a piece of cake.
Hey, everybody. Get a load of me. The master's in the house.
Connor is always spoiling my life.
Thank you.
You always stop me from winning.
I'm perfect at everything. There is no perfect. It doesn't matter who wins. I always win.
Step aside, step aside, step aside, the money's mine. The master's in the house.
It doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter who wins. It doesn't matter who wins. I'll be by your side. I will never win.
There are no spaces left.
Liar. Tell the truth, Dominus.
I'm gonna win.
I need the money.
You can do this.
I think I'll sign up.
Now you're talking?
You're scared I'm gonna win?
Stop it.
You want me to stop? Yak, yak, yak. Whatever.
You sing like a girl.
Why, thank you. I do have a beautiful high voice.
That's not a compliment.
Calm down, Dominus. Let's keep the peace. We should all treat one another like we want to be treated. We need to fill the world with unity and love, not hatred and violence. I'm the boss, you wimps. I'm gonna win.
Not this time.
down and die. You're safe with me. I've gotta win the contest. Let's finish setting up so I can win already. Hey, who do you think you are? I am the boss.
This place is about freedom, freedom and peace, not fighting.
The audience doesn't want to hear me. You have a beautiful voice.
Really?
Why do I, the best of the best, have to set up? I already know I'm gonna win. Connor and Dominus might push me down the steps. I could fall and break my neck.
I promise that will never happen. I'll protect you. Alvina looks like she needs help.
I don't care. She just hovers around everyone.
She has her own special power. I think that someday she'll turn out to be the bravest of all.
All right, Mr. Inspirational Guy. She's so paranoid, she wouldn't even last a day in the real world. Coward.
Shush your mouth. She's the best friend I ever had. You don't even have friends.
Gosh. I'm better than you. Prove it. I can shatter glass with my voice. At least my voice isn't too high and squeaky. I'm like a talented opera singer. La la la. You're gonna have stage fright. Everyone will yell, "Boo, Connor." Why does it matter? It's not like you'll win. I got my Whoa! I could buy a year's supply of candy with all of that money. Look at this champion. I'm so handsome, I'm superior to all. I need to work harder. I need to be perfect to beat Connor. Concentrate, 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 Dominus. What's the point of practicing? What does Connor have that I don't? I have it all. I have nothing. I can't believe this. I signed up before him, and he just walked in and stole my chance of winning. I got a 3 o'clock date with destiny. I can't do this. I'm a loser. I'm a disaster. He's the giant, I'm the ant. The prize is mine. I'll never win. I got it. I'm so smart. Lip sync. There's no way I can lose now. I gotta go use the bathroom.
Okay, but don't be too long. The contest is about to start.
You can do this.
You can do anything if you put your mind to it. Thanks, guys, but I'll lose.
Don't say that.
You have to believe that you can do it.
Go first. No, I need to go first. I want to win. First place to first person.
Come on, guys. I hope your voices are rested.
This will be easy.
You'll be surprised how amazing you'll feel when you stand in this very spot, the spot where Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his I Have a Dream speech.
I got a ticket for the long way round. 2-bottle Pepsi for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. She got a perfect score. Of course I did.
I told you I would lose. Well, we don't know who will win yet.
Ethan is right. You never know what's going to happen until it happens.
I got my ticket for a long way round, the one with the prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights that make me shiver, and it sure would be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk, you're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Humanity. There's nothing wrong with humanity. You just realize that I'm better than you. This can't be possible. Why is this happening?
No. I can't do this.
You can't win if you don't try.
Always remember, Martin Luther King Jr. spirit will be standing right beside you the whole time.
When I'm gone, you're going to miss me when I'm gone.
I told you I'd win. How did you? This can't be happening.
My life is ruined. Don't feel sad. There's always a way to turn things around.
Let's find the bright side.
This is so unfair. I'm supposed to win. Not Dominus, not Alvina, me. I've lost my power. I'm crushed. I always win. What happened? I never lose. This is nonsense. I thought no one could ever beat me. How did she win? I won. You You didn't think I'd win against Connor, but I did.
Goodbye, future. Hello, poverty forever. You don't have to say goodbye to anything. There's one thing you can't let go of, and that's your future. So don't.
Alvina, are you okay? I never seen you this sad.
Alvina's living in the park. This is her big secret. She doesn't want anyone to know. Her family should not have to deal with this. No one should. Alvina really needs this money. Alvina's living in the park.
How can I help?
I wanted to tell you this before, but Alvina said no.
I'll go talk to her. It's true. I'm sorry. Every human being deserves to be treated equal. Don't tell anybody. Your secret's safe with me. My dad bought me this necklace right before he lost his job. I can't go anywhere without it. No job? There's gotta be a way I can help you. Nothing can help. Dominus won. Maybe I can help you find a place for you to live. Thank you, but there are still so many things we need. Well, I'm not giving up until you have all your basic needs met.
can't believe this, what have I done? I've been blind, but now I'm not. I shouldn't have cheated. I don't deserve the money Alvina does. I don't need a year's supply of candy when Alvina needs food for her family. Who am I? Who am I? Why would I do something like this? I just wanted to win. But Ethan was right, it doesn't matter who wins. There's something more important, helping someone else. I hurt Alvina so bad. I have to fix this problem. I need to tell the truth. I need to tell soon. Did you know this? For a long time.
Alvina has a heart full of love. She works hard to help her family, but she can't do it alone.
That's it. I'm going to figure out this right now. How did you win? I didn't win. I need to tell you something. What? I cheated. I'm sorry. I knew it. Alvina needs the money. Why? Alvina's living on the street. What do you mean? She doesn't have a house. How do you know all this? This is Alvina's sign. I don't know what to say. I can't believe I only thought about myself this whole time. And I didn't notice Alvina's situation. I'm supposed to be conscious of everything. We were so caught up in our own barriers. We didn't see Alvina's barriers. I'm always looking for control, and I get angry when I can't get it. I don't need that power anymore. I need to help Alvina. My ego has held me back. I needed to win. It was always about me, but now I have to turn the attention to others.
My dream is gone. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't give up on his dream. Neither did you. He confronted his barriers just like Abraham Lincoln.
I'll be there for you.
Now that we know our barriers, we need to confront them and take off our masks. We are bigger than our barriers.
Introducing Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company. Electricians, public relations, costume and makeup, composers, performers, set designers, orchestra, assistant directors, and directors.
In education today, we are facing many barriers. Barriers that we must confront if we want all of our children to prosper and thrive. We need to offer them something that is meaningful, something that really matters, something authentic that will inspire them in a profound way and inspire them to change the world around them. Just as the members of Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company will do as they move into the future, our future.
Thank you for coming to Take Off the Mask Kids Opera Company's original opera, Bigger Than Our Barriers. When we are confronting our barriers, it will hurt. It will take time. It will require confidence. It will require love. We will need to make healthy decisions. We will need to keep our minds fresh and clean and our hearts pure. There will be temptations to give up, but I promise when we reach our goal, it will be worth it. Confront your barriers. Take off the mask.